A prayer. A reflection on how food comes to be. Am I making the most of being alive? Do I know my place in the universe, and am I happy to be here? Is my life uncluttered with unnecessary crap and self-indulgence? Do I love my friends and family? When I'm feeling good, do I remember to think of the unlucky sods who don't feel so good? Can I keep it simple and straight and true? Do I recognise when I have enough? Doesn't this toast taste good? This is a story about bread. Thank you for the worms, for they nourish the soil. Thank you for the soil, because it nurtures the seeds. Thank you for the seeds, because they grow into wheat. And thank you for the wheat, because without it we'd all be brown bread. Dead, that is. Our story on this planet is intrinsically tied to the humble loaf. Those clever people back in ancient Egypt invented it, and it has seen civilizations rise and fall. The Great Fire of London started in a baker's. It kicked off the French Revolution when those cheeky peasants asked the aristocrats for bread because they were literally starving to death.
Who hath brought forth bread from the earth?
It was the original superfood, the staff of life. And it is made from three things: flour, water, and a little salt to taste. But somewhere along the way we seem to have got a little lost. It's almost impossible to buy this kind of bread, the kind that actually nourishes you, and now our loaves are full of This is bread as we now know it, the most popular thing purchased in the UK. 12 million loaves a day we give our hard-earned money for. Bread is big business. Farming is big business. Genetically modified seeds, huge farming machines that mash up the soil, toxic chemicals sprayed again and again and again all over what will become your food. When I was a baby, the mud I rolled in was still fertile. Now it's dying. It's been rinsed, poisoned. It's almost as if we hate the earth that grows the food that keeps us alive. But what if we found some ancient alien technology that allowed us to save our planet? Technology that is so old and perfect that it seems like a cosmic gift. Perhaps it is. This is Andy. He's a farmer. He looks a bit like a farmer. He actually grows wheat, and he farms an 800-acre farm in Oxfordshire. He is one of a growing number of farmers who has worked out how to grow our food in a different way that works in harmony with nature, eliminating the need for any toxic chemicals, repairing the soil and growing strong, healthy wheat full of nutrition. Except he didn't always, and he wasn't always. He used to do this. This and this. He was in a famous band touring the world, playing music. Life was good.
But yeah, it's pretty good actually. I was coming back from a gig in Kazakhstan and I picked up a magazine article about industrial farming and all the stuff that's in our food and what that means for the environment. And I was kind of astonished. And then some journalist said in passing, if you don't like the system, don't depend on it. And that was a phrase that really stayed with me.
So he gave up that life, sold everything he owned and bought a farm.
I had no idea about how much it would cost to get all the equipment that I needed, how much the diesel would cost. I was astonished at how much the seeds cost, and then it wasn't working. I was finding myself going off to Ibiza and playing some tunes on the terrace in space to get the money to pay for the failed GPS unit, and then coming back to the harsh reality of financial ruin and diesel fumes.
It took him 10 years to work out another system. 10 years of hard graft, learning about the land, countless failures and untold amounts of patience. But he did it.
I mean, I don't regret it, but it was totally mental.
Andy's wheat grows only with the natural fertility of the soil, full of amino acids, minerals and vitamins, becoming a superfood once again. And now other farmers are getting the message, and bakers are getting the flour, and some of us lucky people are getting the bread. Bread. Remember that? We are forever told that small actions won't make a difference. Bullshit. There are 7.8 billion people in the world, just like you. Every piece of toast for breakfast, sandwich for lunch or bowl of pasta for dinner is a decision that makes a difference. And this is where you come in. See, wild-farmed flour is full of life. It nourishes you. You are buying something that is putting life back in the soil, drawing down carbon and saving the planet. This is what we should be demanding of all our food. Shouldn't all our food be like this?